Hi, this is Mark Westcott. Thanks for joining us today in regard to your opportunity to introduce. Many of our existing clients of the Strategic Evolution understand what we do in regard to the Peace of Mind Plan program and creating certainty, confidence and security for yourself and those that you care for. But we've put this program together called an opportunity to introduce so that if you may know of anyone that would benefit from the value that we've created for you and that we could create for people that you are associated with, you have a way of showing them what it is that we do. So let's look at what we do. We're strategic facilitators, and we created the Strategic Evolution to provide direction, certainty and confidence for yourself and those that are important in your life. Essentially, by utilising our tools and capabilities, based on our experience with successful entrepreneurs such as yourself, we allow you to design a bigger, more exciting future for yourself and your loved ones, now and after you have gone. More importantly, I think the reason why we do what we do is important to understand what drives us. Based on my past experience, we never want to be in a situation where we have to apologise to your family that we didn't try hard enough with you to ensure your intent for those that you care for was honoured. We've vowed that we won't let ourselves be in that position again. So let's look at the toolkit that we use and talk about some of the things that we use as part of our process. Many of you will be aware of going through the Discovery Diagnostic and the Legacy Blueprint to get a thorough understanding of your current position and what you would want to happen if something was to happen to you. The Legacy Efficiency Score draws a real line in the sand in regard to your current position, and other tools such as the Vault, Saving Grace, some of the 180-day validation legacies, Brian's checklist and so on, and many of the other tools that we haven't got listed here today, each by themselves create real value for you and give you a real understanding of your position and an understanding of any potential gaps that may occur. See, what we think of doing with everybody is creating a transformation. And most people, when we first meet them, suffer what we call the unaware squared confidence trap, or in some cases, the pompous presumption. And that is, people either just don't know what they don't know, or that they just assume, because they've spent a whole lot of money with their existing advisors, that everything's under control. The unaware squared trap effectively means that you just aren't aware of what you're not aware of. And as I said, the pompous presumption just means that in many cases you assume that everything's okay because you're already using professional advisors. Our research shows that that's not necessarily the case. Also, very few people have a documented and funded plan regarding their ideal future, and even less have clarified the funding that's required. Most people we deal with by default will create some form of unclear outcome or confusion for those they care most about, and that happens because they haven't paid attention. Generally, their dangers are not eliminated, and many opportunities are not sufficiently planned and captured. So that's why we created the critical conversations, the exponential future, and more importantly, the peace of mind plan. They're tools that will help make the transition for you from a position of not being in shape effectively to one of everything under control. So when we've taken successful entrepreneurs like yourself through the process, they will gain certainty, confidence, security, and most important, clarity for themselves and those that they care most for. They'll be aware of all the options available, and they will have tools to multiply their results, both personally and professionally, together with providing purpose and clarity. Those they care about will see a fair and just roadmap for the future, and most importantly, they will have a fully documented and funded plan creating certainty, simplicity and security for all. And that's what we do. So there's a choice. You can have a look at the exponential future and go through our disaster audit, the presumption eliminator, the second opinion and so on. Or you can move up to the critical conversations where we incorporate the exponential future together with the 90-day workshops, either in a group basis or on a one-on-one basis. The total package is our peace of mind plan. That includes both the first two steps, plus the Vault, the Dear Mary letter, which is the executive's agenda. We have facilitation sessions with your accountants, your solicitors, your trusted advisors. We will take you through a state checklist to make sure you don't suffer the unaware square trap. And obviously, if you're in a business relationship and have business partners, things such as your business continuation agreements, your business wills, so to speak, will be taken care of as well. And we'll facilitate those meetings and make sure that you get together with the professional advisors that will give you the ideal outcomes. Speaking of ideal, it's important to understand the sorts of people that we like to deal with. Only having a small number of clients throughout Australia, we're very particular about the sorts of people we want to bring on board. And here are our 8 filters, so to speak. We only want to deal with people who care passionately about their family. We only want to deal with people who want their business to outlast them, people who contribute to their community. Fundamentally, they are fun, interesting, enjoyable and easy to deal with. And they're people that will treat matters regarding their future and their estate and those that they care about with urgency. They're financially capable of investing in ideal outcomes, and they are open to advice and direction in areas that will benefit them. In other words, they're not people that think they're specialists themselves in all areas, and they're happy to outsource to people who are specialists. And finally, and most importantly, we will only deal with people who have been introduced to us by a respected peer. In other words, we've created a community at the Strategic Evolution, and we want the people that join that community to be referred from within. So, I hope that's been a valuable insight in regard to clarifying what it is that we do, why we do what we do, and the sorts of people that we would like to deal with, and that we would like to create value for, and to create a transformation to make sure that if anything was to go wrong, the right money goes to the right people at the right time, and that those left behind have certainty, confidence and security in regard to their outcome and in regard to their future. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you.